Um, yes, today is a sort of an appreciation day. I like to think of it that way anyway. I first of all, for those of you who are football fans, thank you for being here. The playoffs for the NFL
It'll be over before 3, won't it?
No, it starts at 2, and that scares me. But it's all right. Appreciation of Matthew Lyon is extremely important for all of us. And I wonder why so many people in this town are saying, Matthew who? Matthew, and they're from Fairhaven. And they were born here. And there's a sign, or actually a marker, sitting out in front of, or one of the sides, of our park that makes note of the fact that he gave, when he left here in 1800, he gave 10 acres of property. He had about 400 at one point. It was the middle of the town. He owned it. He owned most of the town in the first place. And he gave that to the town in perpetuity. That's forever. And 6 acres became the park that some people say is the most beautiful green in the state of Vermont. Well, that's terrific. We have this plaque out there that tells people about it. But nobody knows who Matthew, I won't say nobody, scratch that. Many people don't know who Matthew Lyon was. Here to tell us so much more about this man, this great man, this courageous individual, is our composer over there, standing over there by the wall, the composer, Greg Golden. He wrote the music. Next to him is Dennis Derryberry. Dennis is going to be performing today for us on the guitar. And with them on the end there in the 3-cornered hat, that's John Daly. John is the man who put the words to the music and is going to be singing along with Dennis for our great pleasure and our edification. That means we're sharing it with you. Gentlemen, the floor is yours, and thank you for being here.
Hello, my name is John. Greg Goldman is the composer, as mentioned. Dennis Derryberry is our wingman. He's actually in a band with me. I'm also a piano tuner, if anyone needs a piano tune. Let me know. That's what I do for my day job.
The tradition of the House upon inauguration, the members shall attend the audience of the President. At such time it is common to fawn on his agenda for the blessing to have served, but Lyon has none of that. We are co-equal branches on the tree of democracy. We are co-equal branches, I'll not attend to thee. We are co-equal branches on the tree of democracy. We are co-equal branches, I'm not on bended knee. The tradition of the Lord's attending white aristocrat association of mutual admiration, but Lyon has none of that. We are co-equal branches on the tree of democracy. We are co-equal branches, I'll not attend to thee. We are co-equal branches on the tree of democracy. We House upon inauguration. The members shall attend to His Excellency the President. He is the heir to the American throne. Let it be known, we have a traitor here. We are co-equal branches on the tree of democracy. We are co-equal branches, I'll not attend to thee. We are co-equal branches on the tree of democracy. We are co-equal branches, I'm not on bended knee. We are Mr. President branches, I'm not attend to thee. We are Mr. President branches, I'm not on bended knee. We are Mr. President. I stumbled across Matthew Lyon. I'm a piano tuner, and I'm sure you might have noticed that everywhere in Vermont, all the roads are named after where they go. So if you're on Cemetery Street, head to Cemetery, School Street, Lake Street, River Road, even the towns. Richmond Road goes to Richmond, turn around, it's called the Heinsberg Road, keep going, it's called the Charlotte Road. So it's named after where it goes. So I'm in Vergennes, and I'm tuning on State Prison Hollow Road. And there's no state prison. And I asked the client that I'm tuning for, where's the prison? He said, oh, they never built it. They thought about it. Like, no, that's not how it works. It's named after where it goes, not after what they're thinking of doing with the road. So I'm tuning this old piano in this old house. And it just crosses my mind that during Bernie Sanders' launch of his presidential campaign, he mentioned a congressman elected from jail. And I'm sitting there tuning this piano, imagining bars on the window of the room, thinking, what if I'm tuning in a jail cell for our congressman? It wasn't, it was an old mill. The big round thing by the river should have given that away. But the State Prison Hollow Road turns into the Vergennes Road, and the Vergennes Road leads right by the alleyway on Green Street, which is where the jail cell was. And then I started researching the guy. I've been singer-songwriter since I'm a teenager, and I knew there was a song here, so I started researching. I got every book I could find, and I recruited my friend Greg, who, you know, we've known each other since sixth grade. And I was like, Greg, I've got this really idiotic idea. How about you help me write this musical? And when the surface tension broke, when I finished all the research, I felt like I was falling on a banquet table. I thought I was going to write a song or two. The album is 30 songs long, and it's just telling the entire arc. And kind of the dream here is that we're able to put together something like this, maybe with more cast members, a little bit more of the plot told in song, to bring around to schools, because nobody knows who Matthew Lyon is. And you wouldn't have the country without him. And you can tell the whole story of the nation through the lens of Vermont, and you can tell the story of Vermont through the character of Matthew Lyon. He's insanely important and incredibly relevant, as the speeches indicate. And every social issue we're facing right now, they dealt with back then. All of it. There's so much we're not able to talk about just because of time and format. But thank you so much for having us here. Thank you, Dennis, for being the wingman. Yeah, if anyone needs piano tuning, let me know.
So he did that for a couple of years, and then he was free. And you know what he did? He went to work, and he saved his money, and he bought land. And he sold that land, and he bought more land, and he sold that. And by that time, he was a little older then, and he got married.
Yay,
Oh,
congratulations.
he got married, and you know what?
She gets.
He married the cousin of a man named Ethan Allen.
Oh my God! The leader of the Green Mountain Boys.
Very good.
It's going for time.
Isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
He married his niece. So, guess who became friends with Ethan Allen? Matthew Lyon. And they were all one big family. And they moved from Connecticut, where they were, up here to Vermont. When they got here to Vermont, something else happened.
The invasion of Ticonderoga.
You're going to go there, right?
Yeah.
You're going to see that.
invade it. Yeah.
Matthew Lyon was with Ethan Allen. Matthew Lyon brought his troops too, and they all got into a boat at 3 o'clock in the morning and sailed across the lake.
This is not still alive now.
His mom was still in Ireland, living there, while he was over here. Okay, wait, hold your questions for just a little bit, okay? Let me finish the story, because there's a lot more to it. And you're going to find out about much of it when you go to these other places around the world. Okay? Now, he went to Fort Ticonderoga. He was a soldier. He fought in the Battle of Bennington. He was at Hubbardton too, but he didn't fight there. The Bennington battlefield, and from there he went to where? Saratoga. That was the big battle where they conquered the British Army over in New York. Okay? Now, after that, Matthew Lyon became a farmer. And then he became one of the founders of this town. The first people. You know how many there were who were founders of the town? 77.
Oh my Lord! Holy, why did you say not that many?
76 were men. And one was a woman. Her name was Elizabeth Chittenden.
Chittenden's the name of a county.
That's right. That's right. She was married to Thomas Chittenden, the first governor. He was Matthew Lyon's friend also.
my son of 12.
I'm 14.
There's historical conjecture about that, but let's move on. My son of 12, you must go, for you'll surely seek revenge. I know your ways, you'll never rest, and this king will be your end. Maybe it's because there are no female characters in history. Whoa! Or maybe it's because, well, the men make decisions, the women feed. There he goes. Maybe it's because my son of 12. My son of 12, I have one goal. You must travel to the new world. Sign up upon a cabin boy. Surely the captain keeps his word. Maybe it's because you need a female to play upon your sympathies. Whoa! Or maybe it's because, well, the men make decisions, the women feed their families. Or maybe it's because my son of 12. Race, for I'll never see your face. You must be bold, you must be strong. Remember, you are a lion. Maybe it's because I know what you made of. I gave birth to thee. Whoa! Or maybe it's because there are no women written in our history. Whoa! Or maybe it's because my son of 12. 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 My son of 12.
Here's to Ethan Allen, oracle of reason.
Here's to Matthew Lyon and his fiery tongue.
Here's to Chittenden, may he make it home to Williston. And here's to the Green Mountain Boys. Yes, here's to the Green Mountain Boys. Here's to liberty, may the flag wave free.
To self-government, none above the law.
And here's to the Green Mountain Boys. Yes, here's to the Green Mountain Boys.
Here's to legal rights, evenly enforced.
Under no man's rule, but to truth and law. And here's to the Green Mountain Boys. Yes, here's to the Green Mountain Boys. We hereby demand that the truth shall win. We hereby demand a government of citizens who solemnly affirm to protect and defend
For the freedom to worship as you believe.
And here's to the Green Mountain Boys. Yes, here's to the Green Mountain Boys. To the printing press, say what must be said.
To the immigrants, as we welcome them.
And here's to the Green Mountain Boys. Yes, here's to the Green Mountain Boys.
Raise your cup for those who have fallen before.
Griswold! You? Popinjay. You have no idea what you're talking about. My rank? My rank was captain when I resigned my commission in General George Washington's Continental Army. My rank was captain when I saw friends lose lives and limbs serving under Colonel Seth Warner at the victories of Saratoga. And I took great pleasure, sir, when our enemies surrendered their weapons to us in 77. Where did you serve? My rank is colonel in the Green Mountain Rangers. Do not question my honor, nor my willingness to fight for freedom, fight for democracy.
When you fight for democracy, do you use your wooden sword? I hear the wheat is dangerous in Jericho. Do you wield that wooden dagger, catch a splinter in your paw? Perhaps you've got your own tongue, Mr. Lion. When you come to Connecticut to fight for democracy, will you brandish mighty pine? Is it long enough for the job? Can you not hear me, sir? Are you hard of hearing? You're certainly hardly worth hearing. Tell me now, when you come to Connecticut, do you use your wooden sword? Do you wear your badge of cowardice with your wife? Do you fight for democracy? Not that I could you at your word. But will you wear your woody for us to observe? Did you fight for democracy in the Revolutionary War? And you poke the British with your sword? How does it feel, sir, to carry a wooden sword? You are a coward and a scoundrel. How does that sound? Behold, a knight of the wooden sword. This isn't over.